The National Transportation Safety Board has spent the day trying to figure out why a helicopter plunged into the Hudson. A family from Spain and the veteran pilot were killed.
Divers today still in the Hudson looking for key components of the aircraft. And with this investigation ongoing, the NTSB is urging witnesses to come forward with any information. Spanish authorities did identify the family, and we have learned that they were in New York to celebrate 2 birthdays.
We have team coverage tonight. Allie Bauman is in Jersey City, where this investigation continues at this hour. Alice Gaynor has the latest on the family and the pilot killed in the crash. Let's start first with Allie Bauman, live in Jersey City. Allie.
Alan and Christine, federal investigators say they're not going to speculate on what caused this crash, at least until they collect all the pieces. They're still looking for the main rotor and tail rotor, a vital but difficult task, as officials say the Hudson River right now is extremely murky. NYPD divers returned to the crash site Friday, feet from the shore of Jersey City, as the National Transportation Safety Board begins its investigation into why a sightseeing helicopter plunged into the Hudson River Thursday afternoon, killing all 6 people on board.
Our team began pulling components and the engine off the wreckage and other components that they would like to more closely examine.
The NTSB says its 17-person team on site is focusing in on the Bell 206 aircraft structure, along with its operator, New York Helicopter, which was leased from Meridian Helicopter. Investigators will also look into logbooks and the pilot's qualifications.
As of March 29, 2025, the pilot accumulated about 788 hours of total flight time. We still need to calculate flight time in that Bell helicopter.
Law enforcement sources tell CBS News that preliminarily it appears a rotor may have broken off, resulting in the helicopter shaking uncontrollably into pieces.
I saw a helicopter falling to pieces. And I watched multiple pieces splash down into the river below.
3 working theories. There was the birds discussion, there was drone discussion, and mechanical failure discussion.
Maritime wreck recovery expert Captain Joe Farrell says finding the rotor may be the key to getting answers.
If you picked up the rotor head, you can look at the bolts on that, and you can tell if they sheared away before the aircraft hit, because the damage from hitting the ground will be totally different from what created this problem.
Authorities say the main body of the aircraft landed in water about 5 feet deep, but other main pieces, they believe, landed where the river is 75 feet deep. What are the conditions in the water that these divers are dealing with?
Not good. Maybe a foot of visibility. So if you're looking for something, it's all by feel.
And the NTSB says initial videos of the accident are helpful, but they're really looking for a closer angle and urging anyone who may have taken videos or photos yesterday to email witness@ntsb.org. We're live in Jersey City. Allie Bauman, CBS News, New York.
Allie, thank you.
And now to what we've been able to gather about the victims. This family, as we mentioned, 3 young children traveling here from Spain, and also the pilot, all killed.
Alice Gaynor has more from the heliport in Lower Manhattan, where that flight took off from.
This is where the helicopter took off from, with 3 adults and 3 young children on board. We're learning more tonight about the pilot. We're told he was experienced and he was a veteran.
The family of 5 from Spain smiled while posing at the heliport before takeoff for a sightseeing tour over New York City. They've been identified as 49-year-old Agustin Escobar, his wife Merche Comp Ruby Montal, and their 3 young children. Spain's prime minister posted on social media calling the crash an unimaginable tragedy, adding, "I share in the grief of the victims' loved ones at this heartbreaking time." Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop.
They were here for a birthday trip for the mom. Her birthday is actually, I understand, in June, but it was a trip that they were doing now. It was one of the child's birthdays today.
Both parents worked for a German tech company, Siemens. A company spokesperson sent a statement saying, quote, "We are deeply saddened by the tragic helicopter crash in which Agustin Escobar and his family lost their lives. Our heartfelt condolences go out to all their loved ones." Escobar worked as an executive for Siemens for more than 2 decades, most recently serving as global CEO for rail infrastructure. His wife also held a high-ranking role as global commercialization manager with Siemens Energy. Escobar was actually here originally for a business trip.
Arriving on Sunday touring some Siemens entities in Pittsburgh, is what they told us. And then they extended the trip with the family arriving a couple days ago for the birthday portion of the trip.
The Consulate General of Spain in New York declined comment. So too did the hotel where the family was staying.
I want to extend on behalf of the entire NTSB our deepest condolences to those who lost loved ones in this tragic event.
The pilot has been identified as 36-year-old Sean Johnson, a Navy veteran. We've been in touch with his loved ones, and as they share more information, we'll keep you updated. In Lower Manhattan, Alice Gaynor, CBS News, New York.
Alice, thank you. And do stay with CBS News New York for continuing coverage. Our investigative team will have a closer look at helicopter safety concerns coming up at